John, do you have any kind of update at all on Aaron and what happened, and how do you think your guys adapted to him being out of there?
We played well, I thought, and I don't know exactly. It's not swelled. I think it may have been a stinger. I don't know, but something hit his ankle. So he's in a boot, but they said there was no swelling, so I don't know.
He's out. Michael's not available. How do you think Dominic played?
Oh, I thought Dominic was great, and you know what I'm going to hear as soon as I get home. Why aren't you putting in Brad? If you need another guard, he's there. So I got to deal with that when I go home. Just one more thing to deal with.
What do you say?
I'm saying I may have to put him in. But Dom was terrific. And the other thing is, we play with Derek or Wenyon at the 3 every day in practice. We do. So we can play with those two on the floor. Malik has had back-to-back, kind of bust kind of games. I mean, he's better than this. And at one point in the first half, I just said, look, I'm going to go without you now. You got a minute. And what I ended up doing, and Kenny Payne said, well, just put Dom at point. Because Dom plays point every day in practice against the Aaron Fox. Every day. So Dom looked fine. Again, Dom had 7 assists and 2 turns, and 1 was late when no one on the other guys could get open for him. So he did fine. I thought Derek and Wenyon again, they're just giving us so much now. 23 points, 12 rebounds at that position, making threes, making open shots, rebounding balls. They had 23 points and combined 12 rebounds out of that position. And then I played them some together. But it was, for us to be down that way and against a team that creates havoc because of how they play. And Frank, I'll tell you what, I said it to him after, the job he does is ridiculous because he'll make you play the way he wants your team to play. They make you into a driving team, and then you've got to be a decision-making team. They're physical. They make every shot a tough shot. And I thought our guys performed and were prepared, knew where to throw balls because of how they play.
Cal, with I think it was 18:29 to go in the game, they scored 2 quick buckets. I think it was 47-42. You called the timeout. You and Briscoe were barking at each other, and then the team got better. What was the barking, and what did you do?
I just told him, you got a minute to get going, and you're out, and I'll go without you because you're not going to do this. And I'm okay. All right, you got 1 minute if you're okay to play, and then I'm going without you. And then I put Dom at point guard, and then he didn't have every second on his shoulder. And then he started making plays and coming up with balls. And, I was on him throughout the rest of the game where we're up again 16 and 17, and one of our big guys rebounds a ball and tries to advance it up 16, and we lose it. Why? Just go get the ball from them. Let them know in huddles. We're not doing that. If a guy's wide open, throw. If he's not, give me the ball. We had Malik on a breakout throwing a ball out of bounds to Bam. Why? Why did you do that? It was too risky. Don't throw it. And those are things that we just have to learn because every time we do it, we let the team back in the game. And, that's a team going to win a lot of games. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that happened in our league today. Crazy. But let me say this. It's happening all over college basketball. It is hard to be at your best every game. And if you're not, you get beat. And that's the hardest thing in what we're doing with all these young kids. I thought Isaac was terrific today. I told Bam after the game, you're too nice. I said, I'd strangle a couple of these guys that aren't throwing you the ball. If I was you, I would. You're so nice you don't say anything. And we're throwing him the ball, but it's like it's a forced. It shouldn't be forced. I mean, he's that good. I even said, is he selfish? They said, no, he's not selfish. Well, then throw him the ball. And if he's double teamed, he gives it back to you.
Cal, I think you said there that Malik had back-to-back. I assume you mean Briscoe had back-to-back.
Did I say Malik?
Yeah.
No, Isaiah Briscoe.
And Malik today didn't obviously bounce back a little bit. What was different about him other than the ball going in the basket?
It's been unbelievable work the last week, man. He's putting in time. He's mastering his craft. We had a great practice, film session, I go up to my office and I shower and I look back and he and Isaiah Briscoe are like in a full body sweat getting a workout in. That's what we need to see. I mean, you know, my job is to get them to come together. Their job is to be responsible for themselves. Like Isaiah knows, this isn't about me or barking, or it's how he played. And he said, I'm not playing well, I got to get this going. And we're not the team we need to be unless he's playing well. I mean, he had no points today. Come on. Backs into points. I mean, he had nothing today. And that's okay. I mean, we still won, and he was happy as heck in there. But, you know, there's a concern for him. You know, now it's like, come on, I know I'm better than this. The kid had 7 turnovers. What? 7 turnovers. And he's not the kind of kid that does that. Not the kind of player.
John, it seems like a couple of weeks ago or a few weeks ago, you were hoping Winion or Derek would step up. It looks like both have.
How about Derek's dunk? I mean, that was crazy. No, they're both stepping up, and you know, I also held them accountable and said, look, if you guys can't get this done, I'll play a small lineup or I'll play a big lineup. It's on you. And they're getting better. I mean, the biggest thing we do here is we make these kids be responsible for themselves, and then we bring them together. Bunch of unselfish kid. I thought, again, Malik Monk, you know, he shoots 17 or 14 balls and scores 27. It's crazy. I mean, he's not out there just jacking balls, but I got to let him go some because he just does some crazy stuff. Not being selfish, he just can score.
If your son is one of the next options, at what point do you bring Diallo into the mix, and why would you resist that?
Because I'd want to play Brad, mainly. And I will tell you that if I have to play Brad, we're going to play some more zone. All you guys out there, you basketball bennies, saying that he never played zone. I played some zone today. How did it look? 3-3, basket. Okay, that's no, I don't play zone. But no, we're not. That's not even in the cards. He's working hard. I mean, he's been here 3-4 days, and you know, we have a kid on campus who knows him and say, man, look at him. I mean, he's getting better. He's, you know, he came here for a reason. He wants to be his best version. How good can I get? How good can I be? What I want him to do is I want him to go after Malik and Isaiah. He's really good on-ball defender, like really good. Like, go after these guys. Make them better. If they're not practicing hard, make them look bad. But, yeah, he's not in the mix.
Any other questions?
Thanks.